Your body's ability is a reflection of your training. I know I can move my body and do what I want to do with no restrictions and no concerns about getting hurt. So many people's quality of life would drastically improve if they focused on capability over aesthetics. If we know that fitness is our fountain of youth, and we know that fitness is a lifelong marathon, why would we not train in a way that promotes longevity, that promotes our body's ability to perform at the highest level in whatever task it is, not just a sport, just in daily life? Yo, what is good, guys? It has been a little while. I apologize for being a little inactive on here. Hopefully you guys follow me on Instagram. I've been super active on there. If you haven't, I'll just put it in the description if you guys want to check it out. No big deal either way. But today I wanted to talk about capability over aesthetics. If you follow me on Instagram, again, you'll know that my entire page is centered around capability. What does that mean? It's a pretty broad term. In my mind, capability is being prepared for anything life throws our way. And that's not just being strong or powerful or fast or mobile or durable. It's everything in one, right? And it's not even for a sport. It's not like I'm over here lacing up the cleats, playing in a men's league. By no means. Or even whatever it may be for you guys. That's part of it. It's simply having the freedom of expression within our own bodies. Because so often I see people who, I can't do this, I have to watch out for my back. Oh, I have to be careful with this, my hips. And it's almost like their body is their limiting factor for what they want to do. And this became even more clear to me when I had a one-on-one call with a client today. Shout out, I'm not going to mention his name. He probably knows who he is if he's watching this video. And, at first his goals were surface level in a sense of like, I competed in, high school and college. I wanted to be able to run, jump, etc. with confidence, right? But then we kind of were talking for a while, peeled back some of the layers, and on a deeper level, it was like, well, dude, when my little sister comes around, like, I want to be able to pick her up and, do certain things, whatever, without that fear in the back of my mind of like my knee. Or, another person I was talking to, for example, is like, oh, I want to be able to do this without fear of like my back. And that's what this is all about. Because bodybuilding doesn't train these qualities. Hypertrophy alone doesn't train these qualities. And I relate to this so much because after I got knee surgery is when this whole capability thing started. I had trained like a bodybuilder forever, ran into an injury, and then all of a sudden, everything was stripped from me. And it was no longer about aesthetics, because aesthetics are only part of the picture. If I were only focused on aesthetics, I wouldn't have the ability that I have now. So it became, dude, I literally just got everything taken from me. I can't walk normally. I can't go to the bathroom normally, whatever. How can I rebuild my body to be the most capable version of myself so that I can get back and do all the things I love? And that's how I arrived at this. Aesthetics are only like, it's like a byproduct, dude. Like, I'm not over here claiming I'm some bodybuilder dude, but I look better than probably 99% of people. And that's not even what I'm training for. It's just an outcome of eating right and training hard. What's more important is the ability to move my body, right? If you guys follow me on Instagram, like doing random backflips, like on the beach, doing a pistol squat with my girlfriend on my back, right? Being able to run hills and dunk a basketball and just do all these things and not fear any position, doing like Zercher deadlifts, right? This is true capability. And I feel so many people's quality of life would drastically improve if they focused on capability over aesthetics. Here's the thing. Unless you're stepping on stage, competing for bodybuilding, what is the point of training like a bodybuilder? It's one thing if like you truly love that style of training and like it fulfills you, it fills your cup, dude, good for you, keep at it. But if you're a person who's just training like a bodybuilder just simply because of the indoctrination of social media, I hate to use that word, but it's essentially what it is. If you go on social media, you're just bombarded with like the bodybuilding, the aesthetics, whether it's like the bodybuilding realm of like the C-bum type dudes or like the scientific lifters who are fucking wearing mouth guards and some weird shit. Or even like the John Skywalker realm, that's a pretty niche reference, but like, flexing with like the house music. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's all the bodybuilding style stuff, but what no one really talks about, I feel like, is how to make your body like the most useful that it can be, to be prepared for whatever. Whether it's yard work, playing with your kids, playing pickup games, whatever it is, so that you can move with the utmost confidence. That's the entire purpose of training for capability over aesthetics. It's not single dimensional. It's not just hypertrophy. It's not, just speed work or just power work. It's like everything. It's like a gathering of infinity stones. Because over the course of my life, playing football, playing basketball, lacrosse. I played a ton of different sports growing up, but playing college football as well. I've learned that there's like no single style of training that is like the best. Rather, it's a combination of things. Because you don't just want to be strong but stiff as a fucking board. You don't just want to be a fucking yoga master built like a soy boy, right? So you want to have a balance of things, like be strong but also be mobile and be powerful. And so this is what capability is all about. And the one thing that I can tell you from my personal experience is just the confidence that it brings. I mean, being able to bust out a backflip, just as an example, with no warm up, wherever I want, just for like the fuck of it, that gives me confidence. Not just the backflip itself, but the ability like that I know I can move my body and do what I want to do with no restrictions and no concerns about getting hurt. After knee surgery, I couldn't get into a full squat. But now being able to do a pistol squat with my girlfriend on my back with no warm up, that's capability. That's just that gives me confidence. Because before, I wasn't able to do a pistol squat at all. I would fear my knee would fucking blow out. I think a lot of people do too, even if you haven't had knee surgery. Like pistol squats, a lot of people can't do it. And so it's knowing that your body has the capability to do whatever it is that you desire to do. That gives you confidence. You move with a different energy. And in this process of mastering your body and building this physical confidence, you build mental confidence. You build mental discipline, having to show up for yourself. And that's another thing one of my other clients reported as well, is just like, dude, increase confidence with everything. In my workplace, talking with clients, like, cause he works in like real estate and stuff. So he like works with clients as well. Talking with clients, real estate, even like the dating scene, whatever. It's not just confidence like in this one realm within the gym. It goes everywhere, right? That's why I firmly believe that everyone would benefit training capability over aesthetics. And here's the thing, it may be difficult to relate to if you haven't been in a position where your capability has not been stripped from you. If you haven't had an injury, if you hadn't had like a certain moment where like, you're dealing with tightness or restrictions, it's hard to conceptualize that. And I was the same way. I was only training for hypertrophy, looking for the best scientific movement because the capability didn't matter. Like my body was fine. I never had an injury before. And maybe capability is mostly appeals to people who have had injuries. But I would say to the people that haven't had injuries, dude, get on it so that you don't have an injury, right? Be proactive. And unfortunately, I had to be reactive. Most people have to be reactive. But if you're watching this and never had an injury and you just want to be the most athletic, capable version of yourself, dude, ditch the bodybuilding or make it just part of your training and incorporate other things too so that you can be proactive and keep your body healthy and not have to go through the valley in order to reach the peak. Because guys, ultimately, fitness is a lifelong marathon. This isn't something that we're in for a little bit. It's for the long haul. And for the long haul, I want a body that's durable. I want a body that's mobile, but that's also strong and also can produce power, because fitness is put simply, it's like the fountain of youth. There have been plenty of studies showing us that basically consistent resistance training is like the closest thing we have to a fountain of youth. And obviously there's better and worse ways to train fitness to like actually make sure your body is like gonna last and not run into injuries, and adjusting the intensity, not going for a bunch of 1-rep maxes, right? But if we know that fitness is our fountain of youth and we know that fitness is a lifelong marathon, why would we not train in a way that promotes longevity, that promotes our body's ability to perform at the highest level in whatever task it is, not just a sport, just in daily life? It's as simple as like if you drop something and getting into a deep squat to pick it up, like some people can't do that. Some people are scared of rounding their back, and this is where capability steps in. It's like people get so caught up in the pursuit of aesthetics just to look in the mirror, but if you're looking in the mirror and you like what you see, I mean, I hope you guys do, but then you can't actually use that body for what you want to do. It's like, what good is it? You know what I mean? And the cool thing is I've had the best physique that I've had in a while simply by training for capability and eating right. Because guys, the truth is you can fucking be as scientific as you want. As long as you're training hard and training every muscle group and eating right, you're gonna look good. Your physique is going to improve. And so aesthetics are such an easy byproduct, but the main focus I've benefited the most from, and my clients have as well, and the people that I know and I try to put onto have benefited so much, dude. Even people that I don't work with one-on-one, and I'll just send them the banded isometric video because they're asking for a starting point, they'll do that and be like, bro, my knees feel so much better. My hips feel so much better. It's like, yeah, If you're only doing back squat for your legs, you're gonna run into aches and pains. Like, this stuff is what makes you capable, what makes you feel good. This style of training is what's gonna keep you youthful. It's gonna make your body feel good. It's gonna allow your body to perform. I just wanted to keep this video short and sweet, clarify this whole meaning of capability, what it truly means to me, and really how it can benefit you. And if you're in a position where you're bouncing back from an injury, certain positions hurt for you, you got little aches and pains, and you're lacking confidence with a lot of things you do physically, maybe it's time to switch up your training. Because ultimately, your body's ability is a reflection of your training. The output is your body's ability, what you can do, and the input is your training. If you're training like a bodybuilder, you're training for hypertrophy, and your output that you're desiring is to be fluid and mobile and athletic and capable, it doesn't add up. Typically, this bodybuilding input only leads to like stiffness, soreness, and pains. And if you love bodybuilding, kudos to you. But if you're tired of it and you want to switch up your training, maybe it's time for you to adjust it. If you already are subscribed, shout out to you. If you haven't, drop a subscribe if you want to. I just want to spread this message to y'all because it's genuinely changed my life, the people I work with, and those that are close to me. That's all I got for you guys today. Peace, love, prosperity. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.